What is up, everybody? It is Cheeseburger here from Hobby Dads, joining you on this Saturday night. We did not do a Flashback Friday this week because I decided to make a video tonight. One of our followers, who's a good buddy of mine, shout out to Farley, shot me a message and said, "Hey, man, I really enjoyed your first informational video. With a big show coming up Saturday, do you mind, hopping on, making a video and telling us new guys what to expect?" That's really not a bad idea because I remember my first show that I went to. It was actually the Gulf Coast Card Show, first show they did in Mobile, or I'm sorry, in Daphne. Um, their first one they ever did, and that was my first show. So I had no idea what to expect, no idea what to do. So tonight I'm just going to dive in a little bit and tell y'all kind of what to expect at a card show. I'm not going to make this an hour long video because I could. Um, as somebody who's been on both sides of the table, there's a ton of information that I could share with you guys to make your card show life a lot easier. Um, but I'm gonna start with just a few things. First off, keep it plain, keep it simple. If you have any questions, please feel free to text me, shoot me a text, message me on Facebook, drop a comment on YouTube. I will be glad to respond to all of them. I've been doing shows now for 5 years, buying and selling and vending. So yeah, so number one, most important thing in my opinion is set a budget and stick to it. Um, I've had good buddies of mine, walk in with a couple $100 and say, "I ain't buying anything over this," and they walk out and their wives are pissed at them because they spent a couple grand instead of a couple hundred. It happens quick, guys. So get a budget and stick to it. Number two, when I go to a show, and you can ask Ethan or Andrew because they usually go to all the shows with me, um, I tell them what I'm looking for. Hey, I want a Chris Sale rookie auto. Hey, I want a Drake Baldwin RPA. Hey, I want an Acuna case hit. I will tell them that for a couple reasons. Number one, they're going to help me stick to it. Number two, if they see it and I don't, they're going to let me know. So that's another awesome thing about going with a group of friends to these shows is we kind of look out for each other. I know Ethan collects Charlie Condon like there's no tomorrow. So anytime I see a Condon, I'm going, hey man, come check it out, see if you want it. I know Andrew collects Auburn stuff, and he collects Pelicans and Saints. Anytime I see something cool, I'm like, "Hey, Andrew, come check this out." I like seeing my friends get what they want. The next thing I'm going to talk about more. This is more getting into the show. This, two things I just talked about are kind of pre-show. Then now you're in the door. You're at a show. Um, Dollar boxes. Dig through them. Take your time. Don't rush. If somebody's pushing you, they can go around. Dig through dollar boxes. You never know what you're going to find. And I can say this because as a vendor, I put $20 cards in my dollar box just to get rid of them. I mean, I want collectors to want to come back to me thinking they got an awesome deal because they did, number one. And number two, they kind of think I don't know what I'm doing because I'm putting $20, cards in boxes, but I do it on purpose. And I do it for kids too, because a kid, I as a kid, I didn't have a ton of money to do this stuff, but a kid comes to a dollar box, hey, I collect Drake Baldwin. Okay, well, look through there. There may be a few cool rookies. You may find a refractor rookie that's $5-10, but it's $1 because it's in my dollar box. And so dig through dollar boxes. Take your time. Um, the next thing, cash is king. Now, as somebody who vends at a lot of shows, I will always accept Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. I will always do that. Number one, I'm going to have them cover any kind of fees as a seller. Number two, I would much rather you hand me $100 bill. I mean, if I have a card at $150, well, I'll say I have a card at $125, and you come up and say, "Hey, man, I got $100 cash. All right, let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Here, appreciate it. Have a great day." Cash is king, and that's going to lead me into the next thing: haggle. Don't pay sticker. Don't pay sticker. And I, even as a vendor, I like to haggle a little bit. I like to. I want, number one, I want you to feel like you're getting a good deal, and number two, I want to feel like I'm giving you a good deal, if that makes sense. Um, So just to recap a few things, make a budget, stick to it. Tell your friends that you're going with what you're looking for. Dig through dollar boxes, and cash is king. All right, the last thing I'm going to kind of cover here is don't buy the first card you see. Okay, I made this mistake 100 times, and it's bit me. I walked up to my first show. I was collecting Acuna heavier than I am now. Walked up to the table. Dude had a PSA 10 Acuna that I wanted short print, and I paid him like $250 for it. I walk around a little bit, a couple tables over, same exact card, same exact grade, 175. Now, I'm not going to go back to the first guy and be like, hey, man, give me my money back. That ain't cool. We don't do that. So, walk around the show, find what you want, keep in mind where it is, and talk to the guy. Sometimes vendors will hold cards for you. Hey, man, I love this card. I'm gonna make a circle. You mind if I come back? If you hold it for me, either way, I'm gonna let you know if I want it or not. And 9 times out of 10, those guys will do that for you. Again, we're all collectors. We're all here to have a good time, but those are really my biggest tips for your first time shows, especially with the show coming up this weekend in Daphne. Cannot wait for it. I've got some absolute bangers to try to move while I'm there. I do not have a table. We're going to get there probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock. It will be all of us with Hobby Dads will be there. I think it's going to be our first show all together since we started this. So it's going to be a good time. We're going to be shooting some videos. We're going to be interviewing some folks. So if you want to be in our video, please come by and say hey. And we're either going to ask you what your favorite card is in your collection or what your favorite card pickup of the day is. So again, guys, if you have any questions, you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. I love talking about the hobby, and I love giving little insights to people. So again, this upcoming Saturday, June 27th, I believe, let me double check that. I already messed up on one video. June 27th, Daphne Civic Center, Gulf Coast Card Show. We will see y'all there. Hope you'll have a great rest of the week.